today we have the founders of Period Hub with us, and it's a great month to bring them here because May 28th is celebrated as the Menstrual Hygiene Day globally. So we welcome the founders. Welcome Anju, welcome Urvashi, and welcome Chirantana. What was that moment that drove you to start Period Hub?
The Period Hub is redefining period care with help of our innovative products, sustainable alternatives, and wellness solutions. And how do we do that is, we identify the issues menstruators face across the world, and we try to be a solution provider to those issues. Why did it start? Because I'm sure, you all know that period is a universal taboo. Nobody likes to talk about it, a lot. There is a lot of awkwardness around this subject. So, you would not see women talking to each other or sharing certain pieces of wisdom or advice when it comes to the period discomforts. And that is how we at the Period Hub realized, and we believe that no periods should be such that women have to live in discomforts. And that is how we thought of a concept. We thought of a platform like the Period Hub, where we could help women manage their periods seamlessly, and we are helping address their discomforts.
So it's really great, Anju, that Period Hub is not only about selling the products, but it's also about raising awareness around the taboo that there is.
I have been working in the space of sustainable menstrual health for over 5 years now. It started around 6 years ago when I was a stay-at-home mom after taking a break from my corporate stint. And that was a time when I got really influenced with natural living and eliminating chemicals out of the life. And that's how one of the transformations was into managing periods eco-friendly way. That's how it all started. I started taking talks. I started speaking to women in my community, and then gradually it went on to taking workshops and organizing certain projects. And during those 4-5 years that I've worked in sustainable menstrual health, during those times, Chirantana and I met for a project, and that's how the conceptualization of the Period Hub started. We realized that period care was only confined to managing periods, and that is how we realized that the Period Hub could be the platform which could really redefine the period care spectrum in our community, in our society.
Why is there a stigma and a shame connected to periods when more than half of the global population goes through it?
The shame associated with periods is because the information or any kind of knowledge which on periods have been passed down to us through generations. About 70% of the there was a study done wherein 70% of the girls get the first-hand information about periods from their mothers, and those mothers have got the information from their mothers. So the periods has basically not evolved. Information on periods has not evolved. Also, I think the other aspect about the shame associated with periods is also because of the blood from where it comes out, I feel. Because there is a certain part of our body we are all ashamed of, be it man or a woman. We are ashamed of, we do not want to talk about it. And I think the shame also comes from there. I was taking a session for girls in the age group of 18 to 25. They were all nursing students. No, I want to specify that, nursing students, okay? And I wanted all of these girls to talk about their first period. I picked up 10 girls to come to the stage, and I'm talking about the millennials, this generation. It's just about a year back. And all the 10 had one thing to say. It's such a shame, and why do I get it? Why can't boys get it?
A topic which is so sensitive and so much of emotion involved around it, evolves around it. So when you have to develop a message or to build a message around it, it's very difficult, isn't it? So how do you overcome that?
Yeah, so we have to be very, very cautious. We have to keep people's sensitivities in mind. At the same time, I think we are touching the right chord because there are a lot of problems that women face and they don't even talk about it. We had done a survey and wherein we found that those problems are seen as these are the problems we have to live with. So there is no solution. So right now we are addressing those areas only, and we are just trying to create awareness wherein there is a dialogue happening. So we are still not trying to touch the sensitive issues around it.
Urvashi, what are the solutions that you offer? You were talking of the discomfort that a girl goes through during periods, or that a woman goes through during periods.
Period Hub first of all identifies those discomforts and tells women, okay, this is something which you can get rid of, and you don't have to live with it. And Period Hub also identifies discomforts in the thought process. So we are working on it in two ways. One is the product side and one is the workshop side. So I'll pass it on to Anju to explain to you the product side and the workshop side.
When it comes to products, Arushi, we have specifically identified few areas, where women faced a lot of discomfort. So the most common being rashes. Every girl, every woman who's been using sanitary pads would face rashes, at certain point in her life. So we've brought forward the product called Period Balm, which is made up of ingredients which are without chemicals and help take care of the rash. And if you apply it beforehand, it is preventive care as well. So we have products like PMS Roll-On. So this PMS Roll-On is again a blend of herbs and essential oils, which essentially helps to curb the painful cramps that women get during periods, or the breast tenderness, the bloating, the irritability, mood swings. So that Roll-On takes care of such things. And then similarly, we have products like Herbal Brews. So Herbal Brews are plant extracts which are meant to work on your specific conditions, like a rose and chamomile. Chamomile is a very well-known herb to heal your cramps. We have hibiscus and mint, we have lavender and mint. So these are the herbal brews which help women manage their period discomforts, if they ingest it. Ahead to the workshops, I will let Chirantana answer that. She has a better clarity and understanding of what kind of workshops we are bringing on our platform.
The goal of Period Hub was that we want to change the period experience. And we want to change how period management is all about. So we decided that, okay, let's do a mother-daughter a family kind of a platform where a mother can escort her daughter to her puberty. So how period parties could be, how you could talk to your child slowly and get into it. So we found out that in schools there are aware programs, but they are one-off programs. So we are thinking of a program called as the mother-daughter program, wherein we will have like a club. It will be called as the Period Escort Club. Simultaneously, we are encouraging women every day to write their experience about period care. That's not a workshop segment, but that's a very beautiful, women are engaging and taking out their, buried emotion, which they wanted to talk about. Why my periods was not good, or I don't want this for my daughter. This is something we've just started out and we are getting huge response.
The worst part of it all is that only 36% of women in India are able to afford sanitary napkins, leave aside dealing with the discomfort. So is there a solution there?
Arushi, when you are saying the products, so the cloth pads that we have are reusable. So there is, and the menstrual cups that we have, you invest in it one time, and then you can use it forever, like 10-15 years you can use it. So as a company, what we are trying to do, to help those rural women who do not know about it or who do not have access to it, we are looking for, CSR partners who will come and invest in the thought process. And then with the help of them, they being the carriers, we can take it to the rural areas as well.
Would you be looking at working with innovators who can develop probably inexpensive organic solutions for you?
We are exploring various options wherein people could really come up with solutions And even if they're creating organic pads or biodegradable pads, we would really want to ensure that they are biodegradable in true sense. They don't have plastics in them, they don't have super absorbent polymers in them. We really want to bring out the best things to our platform for women.
Okay, that is an ongoing endeavor, Arushi. We always are on the lookout for such products, and we keep bringing them on our platforms.
And with the current lockdown, how are you managing your business?
This time has come to us as a blessing, because a lot of base work that was either pending or was pushed aside because we were in the daily grind, we have been able to finish that off. So we have streamlined our systems and processes. We are building up on our resources. We have created so many touch points during the lockdown that would not have been possible if we did not have this opportunity of not selling or doing business, and just building up. So that is the kind of work we are doing right now, and we are very happy and very ready for the lockdown to just get over, because we have lots more to offer now as we had before the lockdown.
Thank you, ladies, for being with us and taking out your time to do this. Thank you so much.